As membership site owners, we've got a lot of moving parts to be aware of. Plus, as well, alongside running our membership site and serving our members and making sure they get the result that they join for, we must not forget that we need to do the basics, which is bring in new leads, make connections with those leads, and make offers and invites for them to join our membership sites. And yes, it can be overwhelming. Should you be doing paid or organic, video, written, audio? Should I be on every social platform or just one? Should I do a podcast? It can get overwhelming. Well, I use one campaign to start off with, and this one campaign attracts my ideal prospect, helps them build, brings them onto my email list, helps build my social audience, makes deeper connections, and invites them to join my membership site. I give this to clients. It's the first one. It's a paid campaign. It can be started on $5 a day. $5 to $10 is what we recommend. You don't need to spend hundreds. $5 or $10 a day will get you started. It will build your email list, build your social audience, make connections, go deeper with your prospects, and invite them to join your membership site. So you see new leads and new members on a daily basis. So I will walk you through this. It's got 4 parts to it. It's called my P4 campaign, and I shall go over to the handy dandy whiteboard. Let's see if we can press all the right buttons. We've got the P4 campaign. I keep my naming simple. It's P4 because there's 4 parts to it, and we use Facebook and Instagram. So if you hear me talking about Facebook, I mean Facebook and Instagram ads. And it's basically, we use a lead ad format. Now, lead ads, if you asked me, I don't know, several years back, I would have said, no, give them a miss. They're not that good at the moment. However, the last few years, we've been using lead ads every single day to bring people into our world, onto our email list, and through the P4 campaign. Now, the reason we use lead ads is they are kept within Meta's environment, the Facebook and Instagram environment. We're not sending them off to a landing page on our website. They're kept within the Facebook ecosystem. However, they all start off with an ad. A Facebook ad, an Instagram ad, with your blurb, and then a call to action button. Now, the blurb is to get whatever it is you're offering somebody to go deeper with you. Your free PDF, your video, your whatever you give away at the moment. So when they click on that advert, they are kept within the Facebook ecosystem. There's a couple of pages they go through to. Now, they will ask for name and email address. In many cases, this will be pre-filled from Facebook itself. There is another confirmation page. Confirmation to say, yes, I'm happy to receive that information. And then they're sent to a thank you page. Now, we'll stop there for a second. So, standard Facebook ad to grab attention. You need people to stop the scroll and read your ad. They'll click yes to download, I want more, send it to me, whichever call to action you use. They'll go through to a page. It will recap what you're offering, have a little image on there. It'll be pre-filled in most cases with the user's name and email address taken from Facebook, confirmation page, and then the thank you page. Now, on this thank you page, we do not at this point say, here's the link to go and download it, or here's the attachments to download it. No, we stop here. Now, with lead ads, we do have some options here. Now, I'll give you the options. Yes, you could give them the thing they've opted in for. You could actually, at this point, send them off to any other page. Now, thank you for requesting your free thing. Please check your email in a couple of minutes' time. We'll send it to you. You can download it from there. However, if you'd like to know more about XYZ, from here, you can put a link on this page. You can send them direct to your sales page if you really wanted to. You can send them to a video, an article. You could send them to your YouTube channel, your Facebook group, whatever destination you have in mind for that next step. At this point in a lead ad, you could send them to it. Now, you could actually say, click here and send them to a download page, to download the free thing. But we don't want to do that. I'll come back to that in a second. And I'm just going to get rid of this because I've not given myself enough room. So let's look at this first part of the P4. So once they've filled in their name and email address here, Facebook will send them off to your CRM. So whichever email system you use, your CRM, some CRMs have native connection, which means it directly links into Facebook. Sometimes you might need to use Zapier or Pabbly or Make Leads, whichever system you use. But a lot of cases like ActiveCampaign, you can connect natively and it will send your leads into ActiveCampaign. From here, you send them an email. And this is here's your free thing. Click here to download it. And you may have a second email that says, did you manage to download it? It'll show you how to do X, Y, Z, and means you'll be able to do A, B, C much better. Yeah, don't just say, did you get it? Here's the download link. Give them a reason to go across and see it. And then they enter our email campaigns. Now, my first email campaign is the 3M3T. It's 12 emails over several days. Sorry, it's emails over 12 days, and that invites them back into joining your membership site. So that all happens automatically. Facebook ad, name and email address, sent to your CRM, your standard 2 emails, and then some people may send them through a welcome sequence. I don't have a dedicated specific welcome sequence. It's all done within my 3M3T campaign. So what happens now at this thank you page back here? So let's change colors if we can. We'll go for a red. So at this point, we use a system called ManyChat. Okay, it's a paid for service and it connects into your Facebook direct messages. So it then allows you to have basically an autoresponder of direct messages. You know, like you have your emails, autoresponders going out. This is, you can create an autoresponder of direct messages, but we have to do it in a specific order. It's a paid, I think it's about $10 or $15 a month. So not a humongous amount. So on your thank you page, within Facebook, within the lead ads, you do say, hey, thank you for requesting free thing. It'll be with you in about 5 or 10 minutes time. Go and check your email then. In the meantime, if you would like immediate access to your free thing, click the button below, and ManyChat gives you the code to put a thank you button onto your thank you page. So a button onto your thank you page. You can say, click the button below. This will open up a Facebook or Instagram message, and you can download it from there. So what they're clicking here, they click that button, and up pops a page which says, well, hey, here's your free thing that you requested. Now, they'll also get it in email, but they can download it there. But you need to tell them on this page. We'll send it in a Facebook message, a direct message for them, and ManyChat allows you to do that. Now here's where the magic happens. I wait around about 10 minutes, and then I send a message where I ask them to connect with me on social. So for example, Facebook group, Instagram page, LinkedIn, whichever one you use, YouTube. If you have a podcast, you could send them over to your podcast, but you've got to give them a reason. So for example, if you have a Facebook group, you can say, hey, I hope you got your free thing. I have a lot more free training and resources in my Facebook group. Click the button below to join and get access to them immediately. So it may be that, hey, I share a lot more on how to use free thing on my YouTube channel. Click here, let's connect on YouTube. And look for the video that says XYZ, and that will take them through to the video where it's explaining more about your free thing. Hey, we have a podcast, weekly podcast, where we talk about XYZ, which means you'll be able to do ABC. Click here, let's connect. So 10 minutes, the next message is inviting them to connect with you on social. So they click that button, and I'll say social, but in that I include YouTube, podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, whichever ones you use, you can invite people to connect with you on social at that point. So we now have them on email. We are talking to them within a autoresponder direct message sequence. we've asked them to we've invited them to connect with us on social. So from this one advert, we've got them on email, 1, direct message sequence, 2, and we've invited them to connect on social, 3. So it's 3 parts of this P4 have already been addressed. So let's see now. What happens next? Oh, let's go back here. So the next step is around about 18 hours later. Another message pops up, and I call it my magic wand question. And it's basically this. You say to them, hey, if I could wave a magic wand over your business, over your love life, over your health, over your competition knitting techniques, whatever you help people with, which one of these would help you the most? Which one of these would you like to improve first? Which one of these is holding you back? Which one of these is causing you the most grief? And you give them 3 options. So for myself, it would be, hey, if I could wave a magic wand over your membership business, which one of these 3 areas would you like to improve first? Attracting your ideal prospects, converting them into happy paying members, or having those members stay and pay for longer, which means your retention improves. So you choose 3 questions that you can help people with. And again, ManyChat gives you a tick box to put onto this direct message. And if they tick one of the boxes, guess what pops up? Another message. Great. And I always say, I understand others have felt the same way. So you're acknowledging what they've asked you for, or they've said, this is my problem I'd like help with. You can say, I have some free training on that topic. Let me just move that over a little bit. So we've asked the magic wand question, and we've said, which one of these 3 things would you like help with, or is frustrating you the most? They tick one of them, then up pops a message, says, great, I understand how you feel. You acknowledge what they've put. And you said, I have some free training on that can help you. Would you like to see it? And then you give them an option, yes or no. Again, ManyChat gives you this to put onto the message, dead simple to use. If they click yes, then up pops a message, and it has the link in it to your free training. I'll come back to that in a second. If they say no, another message you can put up. I always say no probs or no problem. Let me know how you've got on with the free thing that they requested. And I might ask them a question at this point. I say, hey, yeah, no problem at all. Let me know how you get on with your free training resource on how to grow your membership site. And I'd love to hear what market you're in. Who do you serve? Who do you help in your membership site? And I'll leave that open-ended, and they can actually message back at that point. So in this case, they've said yes, and they say, great, here's a link to the free training. You send them off to the training on your site. Now, here's the important bit. At the end of that free training, there is a link for them to take the next step. Now, the next step might be inviting them to join your membership site. So it could go to the sales letter, video sales letter. It might be to go and watch another video or read another piece of information. The important thing is it doesn't end there. There is a next step which naturally leads them to going deeper with you, and in most cases, to a sales letter, VSL, inviting them to your membership site. So what is this free training? Well, it can be audio, it can be video, it can be written, as long as it answers the question of the magic wand question that they answered and said, I'd like help with. And at the end of that free training, hey, come and join us in the membership site, you want my help, etc. How you normally sell your membership site. So if you think about it, let's just bring that down a little bit so I can fit it all in. We've had our Facebook ad, which they clicked yes, they left their name and email address. Your name and email address was sent off to the CRM. They had the 2 emails that said, here's the download link, or send them to a page with the download information on, and then they joined your first campaign. Some people call it the welcome campaign. I have a campaign that makes deeper connections faster and shows them that I am the person that can help them do their thing in their membership site, whether it's my membership site for membership site owners, very meta, or I have a membership site for men over 50 who want to get fit, lose weight without pounding the gym. I use my 3M 3T campaign. So that will go out as normal. We have a message on the thank you page that says, hey, check your email in about 5 or 10 minutes time. You'll get your free thing there. In the meantime, if you'd like immediate access to it, click the button below. This will launch Facebook Messenger and I'll send you it in the messenger, in the message. The message pops up. Thank you very much. Here's a link to download it. Now you can, it's going a little bit further here, you can actually send them to the download page. So rather than just download it from the message, you can send them to a download page. The advantage of that, you can put more information on it, make deeper connections quicker. 10 minutes later, you invite them to connect with you on social, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, whichever one you use, YouTube, podcast. Give them a strong reason and call to action to go across and connect with you. 18 hours later, magic one question, which one of these 3 things would you like help with, etc. They choose one of them and say, hey, great, I've got a free training, free resource, I've got something for free that can help you overcome that problem you're having. Would you like to see it? And that's important. Would you like to see it? We don't just send it to them, we get them to request it, yes or no. You know, another click, another interaction with you, going deeper with you. If they say no, no problem, let me know how you get on with your free thing, and I'd love to know and ask them a question about your topic. When they say yes, of course they'll say yes. We send them the download link to, the link to access that information, which is typically on your site. At the end of that training or that help article, the video, whatever it is you're sending them, give them a link and a reason to take the next step. I use it, come and have a look at our membership site. It could be, watch this video. It could be, watch this video sales letter. It could be, book a call. If you have, you could be using it to book a call at that point. It's important that they read that and they come to or watch it and they come to the natural conclusion, you are the person that can help them, and they book, join, or take that next step with you. So I hope that's been useful for you. So from this one campaign that you start on $5 a day, we move people onto our email list. We have a conversation through a direct message autoresponder. We invite them onto our social audience, and we ask them the magic one question, which can send them down the route of watching, reading, or listening to that additional training you have for them on that particular problem they had. And at the end of that piece of content, you invite them to join your membership site, book a call, or go deeper with you. So email, social, direct message autoresponder. What's the 4th part of the P4? Well, if we go back to my handy dandy whiteboard, the 4th part is actually retargeting. We can retarget and show our message in front of people depending on what action they've taken. So you'll need to build up your retargeting list, which will happen over time. And then you can actually retarget people who click through to your ad but never filled in the form. You could retarget people who've actually clicked on the form. You could retarget people who stopped here at the thank you page and never went forward into the direct message. You can retarget people who reached the magic wand. You can retarget people who actually asked, clicked on, yes, I would like help. And you can retarget people who watched the free training but never joined your membership site or took that next step. So the 4 parts are getting people on email list, getting people onto a direct message autoresponder, getting people to join your social audience, and then retargeting them with messages appropriate to where they are in that sequence with you. For example, if they clicked through to your ad but didn't go any further, you would send one piece of content for them. If they went all the way through, watch your extra training but still didn't buy, join, or take the next step, that would be a different piece of content. So go back, watch the video, dive into Facebook, Instagram, Meta, have a look at setting up your first lead ad campaign. Take the training that we've given and build out your P4 campaign, and start on $5 a day. You'll start to get leads into your system. You'll get people going through. Now, not everyone is going to join your social audience. Not everyone is going to answer all the questions, answer the question for the magic question. Not everyone who answers the magic question goes through to your training, will join your site immediately. But this is what will happen. You'll start to see leads every day. You'll start to see people joining and buying from you every week, right throughout the week. And then on a daily basis and multiple times during the day, you'll have people buying from you and joining your membership site. I hope that's been interesting. This is what we do all day, every day here at the Recurring Revenue Insider. If you'd like my help to help you implement that, install it into your business, then drop me a message. You can direct message me and say, hey Neil, P4 Help and Support. Or you can send me an email, info@thetrainingvault.com. Put P4 Help and Support. I'll send you all the details how we do that in a handy dandy PDF. So I shall look forward to speaking to you soon.